Also known by its alias Resilient, Jensen James Ancheta was the first hacker to be charged with controlling legions of hijacked computers, called botnets, to send huge quantities of spam. No, not the meat, the kind of email. Using the RX botworm to take control of more than 500,000 PCs, including some used by the US Army, he used their combined strength to take down a number of major sites. Ancheta even put out ads offering clients the opportunity to take down any website they chose for a price. The hacker was only caught in 2005 when an FBI sting hired him. He was sentenced to 60 months in prison and forced to give up the $58,000 that he'd made from hacking. Julian Assange is an Australian editor and publicist currently avoiding extradition in the Venezuelan embassy in London. He is the founder of WikiLeaks, which has published millions of secret submissions of secret information from web accounts and leaked documents. Before that, though, Assange was a teenage hacker who published classified US military documents. At 16, he was a member of the International Subversives Group and hacked under the pseudonym Mendax. Before he became known to the world for his founding of WikiLeaks, he was a teenage hacker who published US military documents. Chad Davis was part of the original group of hackers who started Global Hell and was part of a high-profile prosecution of cybercriminals towards the end of the last century. Global Hell's main claim to fame was vandalizing the White House's website homepage, and Davis was responsible for taking down the US military's website with the message, "Global Hell will not die." Davis became one of the first people to be banned from using a computer, in addition to receiving 6 months in prison and 3 years of probation. Davis is now a security consultant and advises companies on how to improve their security against hackers. Michael Demon Kals is responsible for today's tight internet security after he shut down the Yahoo search service for more than an hour in the year 2000. Kals was also able to shut down eBay, Amazon, Dell, CNN and a whole host of other prominent sites, only getting caught after bragging about his achievements on a chat forum. Since he was a minor, the courts let him off with 8 months of open custody, 1 year of probation, a small fine, and limited his access to the internet, but the American economy took a big hit with Kals' actions. With IT giants finally taking note of the fact that a teenager could hack their systems, Kals' legacy is the massive improvement in organizations' internet security. Adrian Lamo is known for breaking into the sites of the New York Times, Yahoo, Microsoft, Google and more before he was arrested in 2003. Since he used coffee shops and libraries instead of one command center, he earned the nickname the Homeless Hacker. After a 15-month investigation in 2002, Lamo was arrested in California and managed to negotiate a deal to receive 6 months of house arrest. After his incarceration, Lamo was accused of firing a gun at a girlfriend and was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome. But Lamo's biggest controversy is that he was who reported Chelsea Manning to the authorities after the whistleblower leaked thousands of government documents. He's earned a new nickname now among the hacking fraternity, the Snitch. Over the course of a year in 2001, Gary McKinnon, aka Solo, hacked nearly 100 American military and NASA servers. McKinnon, operating from the home of his girlfriend's aunt, deleted classified data, software, files, etc., forcing the US government to spend $700,000 trying to redress the balance, even posting a taunting message on the Army's website, "Your security system is crap, I am Solo. I will continue to disrupt at the highest levels." Isn't he a charmer? While hacking NASA, McKinnon was mainly seeking evidence of extraterrestrials and told Wired in 2006 that he found them, claiming there is a building at Johnson Space Center which regularly airbrushes UFOs from high-res satellite imagery. Oh, conspiracy time. Aged just 19, Raphael Gray managed to hack several computer systems in just 1 month. And what was his mission? To gain unauthorized access to credit card information with the aim of stealing millions of dollars. Nicknamed the Bill Gates hacker, Gray was able to access myriads of secure computer systems and published all of the credit card information he accessed as part of his mission. Nicknamed Comrade, Jonathan James was the first juvenile to be convicted and jailed for hacking in the USA. At age 15, James hacked into NASA and the Department of Defense and stole software worth $1.7 million from the government. That's a lot of dollar. He even managed to intercept the source code of the International Space Station, which resulted in NASA having to shut down its computers for 3 weeks. He was sentenced to 6 months of house arrest and probation until he turned 18. When a hacker team stole credit and debit card information from TJX in 2007, James was investigated and, out of fear of being prosecuted for a crime that he did not commit, he sadly committed suicide in 2008.